Hello everybody, welcome back to the Blind Press YouTube and Twitch channels. I am here, it is Sunday, and I am back with some interesting... What the fuck is going on? Why can I not get to my chat all of a sudden? I don't want my free Halo, the series overlay and alerts. I want my live chat. Okay, looks like I'm going to have to get live chat going on my phone. Both live chats. Yay. That's awesome. Okay. We'll also put out a thing on Twitter to let people know I'm live. So, yeah, it's been an interesting weekend. I will attempt to be doing the live stream thing during the day. Actually, no, I'm not going. Well, I will try to, but it is March break. So that will be interesting. That will be very fun. Okay, let's do this. Let's get YouTube open so that I can also monitor chat there. I am also going to be recording a video on stream in a moment. There we go. I can now pin a message to the top of my live chat. Oh, goody. Hey, Spittlebuggies. You are lurking. Well, thank you for lurking. Let's just go pin the... Pin message. Oh, there we go. Perfect. Perfect. Now I can do the settings. Oh, now I'm learning how this all works. Yay! Chat filter. Okay. All messages. Yes, please. Alright, we have everything going. Do we have messages in Twitch here? Just Streamlabs. Or Stream Elements. Okay. Why, I wonder, am I not getting my chat over here on Streamlabs? That is very odd. Okay. So, before we get into our videos, I was given a present the last week. Lovely Driving Ape on his travels was filling up his gas tank, and in the middle of nowhere, he found a Mr. Beast chocolate bar for $6 goddamn. Originally they were $10 goddamn each for this chocolate bar, which by the way feels very thin. And I swear to God, I think it actually has the word Feastables engraved in the chocolate. That's pretty sad. This is so thin. This is like thinner than a cookies and cream. And that's saying something. We're gonna open this and we're gonna test. Oh my god, it smells exactly like I thought it was gonna taste. Like that horrible waxy dollar store chocolate. You know the chocolate I'm talking about? It does say fucking Feastables on it. Look. No, it says Beast. Hold on. What the fuck does it say? Something. I can barely read it. I don't know. It has something on the chocolate bar. Let's try this. This is $6. That's it. This is $6. Hello, Costin. This is awful. But I can't throw it out because it costs $6 fucking dollars. Like, I've never not wanted to finish a chocolate bar before. Jesus Christ. This is bad. This is really... What's TikTok saying here? Yeah. $6. This is awful. Oh my god. Like, look how thin the chocolate is. This is awful. But I feel obligated to eat it because it costs as much as 5 chocolate bars that I could get from the dollar store that taste a lot better from the... You know that really bad Easter chocolate that you used to get given by, like, that family member that you only see every once in a while? And it's like, it's bitter, but it's not bitter because it's dark chocolate. It's just bitter because it's bad. And it's like waxy, and this is that chocolate. And it's $6 fucking dollars.
Oh, the Mr. Beast.
Taste this.
I don't want
to. No.
I can smell it from here.
You made me. This. I got through half of that. I can't eat the rest of that, and I don't want to throw it out because it's $6.
It tastes like really, really dark chocolate.
Hey, Howard Robertson. It tastes like what?
With an aftertaste of dog shit.
Yeah.
Might want to slide the TikTok camera over towards this way, about a foot, because your face is half blocked on the YouTube.
So, that was awful. That is my opinion of the Mr. Beast Feastables chocolate bar. It was garbage. And children are buying these things like crazy. Why? What happened to children's taste buds? They used to be like, this is bad candy. I'm not eating that candy. What? Why are kids now just like, it's Mr. Beast. I must have it. Fuck, man. I feel, I weep for this generation of children. Oh, right. So, let's see.
New live chat link message. Action. Add chat message in add open reactions menu. Action menu. New live chat link message. WR Costa. I blame Big Hell the driving ape. Dog moderator with the fat bloom and chakritis. Spittle buddies. The 2 years old waited to get to your chocolate bar. Dog moderator. I thought they were supposed to be all organic fair trade.
I thought they were supposed to be all organic, fair trade, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, well, they're garbage. If that's what organic, fair trade tastes like, I want no part of it. I want no part of this fair trade nonsense if that's what it tastes like. If fair trade coffee tastes the same way, fuck that. I don't want anything to do with fair trade coffee if it tastes like that nonsense. Because, oh my god. That was... Ugh. 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 Never again will I eat a Feastables. Never again. Okay. Let's see. Who are we? This is out of the... This is too far now, isn't it?
No, you're perfect.
Oh, okay.
Well, no, twist it towards you a little. There you go. Like this.
Okay. Because later the TV needs to be in view.
That's fine.
Okay.
Okay, so... cane sugar.
Okay.
Organic chocolate liqueur.
Okay.
Organic cocoa butter.
Okay.
And sunflower leche thin.
Hey, Bishop. Well, it's gross. It's horrible.
It tastes like they took those... You know those blocks? The chocolate blocks you get for baking?
Yeah.
And reverse powderized that.
I said it tastes like the chocolate you get from that family member you barely see.
Yeah.
Oh, it's God. Kids are the easiest swayed. That's true. That's very true. That is too true. Oh, all right. Well, let's transition over to videos now. And we'll start with, I think, This Week in Twitter. Yes. This Week in Twitter. Good old, oh my god.
Well, isn't this just fantastic?
Oh my god.
Hello everyone, welcome
Hello, oh
to
my god.
This Week at X. Today we're going to start with an image that was doing its rounds. I've seen a few people tweet this concerning Anita Sarkeesian, who on her Instagram had posted what looked like a wedding picture.
Oh my god, yes, yes. The Anita Sarkeesian wedding birthday party. Where she wasn't getting married, it was just a birthday party, but it was a wedding for herself.
Starting off by saying, I did not get married, but I did have a wedding-themed birthday in Stockholm
A
this summer.
wedding-themed
It was
birthday,
goofy and
yeah.
silly and fun. We had a bachelor party, rehearsal, dinner, ceremony, and reception all in one. It was posted 26 weeks ago.
A
and people are
bachelor
now posting
party,
it.
a bachelor party, rehearsal, dinner, wedding, and reception all in one.
About it. The quartering. She spent years creating fake problems that could only be solved by corporations giving her money. Now she's broke and marrying herself. I wish I didn't, but I feel bad for Anita Sarkeesian. For the sake of it, I do not feel bad for Anita in the slightest.
Why don't you
Her
just
life choices,
be
her
quiet?
body, whatever you want. I don't care, really.
Right?
She's
Exactly.
a drifting
Like-
hack, and I have, well, put the nail in the coffin on never really making a definitive video on her in the future. This just...
Yeah, no, see, I don't like the quartering. The quartering I've never liked what the quartering has to say. I've always found him very hyperbolic. Then, that doesn't mean I've ever liked what Anita Sarkeesian has to say, but the quartering, just anything he has to say, I just take with a grain of salt.
It's just amused me because people are actually posting it more recently as if it's some kind of cheap gotcha point. I do get the amusement, though, related to her being a grifter. But at the same time, the image is quite dated, and it should be acknowledged as such,
Yeah.
regardless of, well, what the intent is. There were many pictures in this Instagram post of hers, and I did go look at it. It was quite dorky, yeah.
It was
innocent in
quite
that respect.
dorky. Yeah, dorky, and probably one of the least, like, bad things Anita's done. You know, it's stupid. It's amusing, but it's also old news, and people are picking up
She's
on
busy
it
doing
now.
TV stuff for those
And
who are
it's
curious,
kind of
on a
sad.
network that I don't think anyone's ever heard of. Dexa 2. Moving on, by the way. US House panel unanimously vote to approve the bill that could ban TikTok from all devices. This is a contentious subject. I
They're
don't like
not
the idea of
going
any
to
government
ban
controlling
TikTok
what
from
social
all
media platforms
devices.
you have access to, but I do simultaneously understand what they claim to be the motivations for it.
You know what they're probably going to do? They're probably going to do what Canadian government did and ban it from government devices, which it shouldn't be on government devices anyways. But TikTok is not going to be banned from all devices. And if you watched for any length of time that hearing with the CEO of TikTok and the congressman and the senators, it was bad. Like, they were just dead set that the CEO of TikTok is Chinese, and they didn't want to hear that Singapore is not China, and that, like, it was just, like, it was no, you're doesn't matter that you're from Singapore, doesn't matter that, like, Asia is a large place with multiple countries. No, it's all China, and China is bad. Like,
Especially considering government ties when certain platforms have them to other countries that aren't as free as America likes to claim itself to be.
Yeah.
No, there's not an intended dig there. I'm trying to leave it as a grayer area because I'm an Englishman and we don't have what you call freedom. We are, after all, subjects to the crown. But I will stand behind
Thank you for the
my
gifts.
lack of enthusiasm at the idea of a government banning.
Oh,
or
I'm good.
prohibiting
I'm just
TikTok
doing a
on
multi-stream.
devices. And I should point out,
for those of you who are just new or coming into the TikTok, I am multi-streaming on YouTube and Twitch. TikTok is a behind-the-scenes type of deal. So thank you for coming in, liking, and gifting, and everything. It helps keep the live alive, because TikTok will think otherwise that nobody is interacting with me, and they will come shut it down.
that doesn't mean it won't be available in your country. It just means more and more people are going to start using VPNs.
Yeah.
Or just using alternative means to get TikTok on their phones. It is, after all, one of the biggest social media platforms in the world. And there's money to be made in it. Surely you'd want
Oh, your daughter got a Feastables? Oh.
Yes, it is. My little daughter got one for reasons from a friend who warned of issues and taste because she loves me. New live chat.
to tax it.
And
Next,
she
Hannah
gave you
Clark.
it
When Lily
because
realised
she
what
loves
Keemstar
you. Aw.
accused him of a few years ago, his best friend Keffels just did with this situation.
His best
Disgusted when
friend
Keemstar was
Keffels.
accusing him. Where's that disgusted for Keffels actually doing it? So this is in relation to the James Summerton situation, and it's a tricky one. I don't want to be drawn in on that too much. I certainly don't want to be seen assigning blame, and I'm not going to assign.
I don't actually understand the whole James Summerton Keffels situation. I know it's a thing, but I'm not too familiar with James Summerton at all. I know he's been mentioned in another video by another YouTuber, H Bomber Guy, but I don't know what, I don't know much more about him.
Sign blame. Tipster had tweeted,
Thank you
regardless
for
of how anyone
the
feels
subscribe.
about James Summerton and his acts of plagiarism, no one wants to see them bring harm to themselves. I genuinely hope they are safe, and I hope this is a learning experience for everyone. Harassment is not criticism or accountability. The last statement or sentence in that is important, because
Harassment
what
is not
harassment
criticism
and
or
then what is
accountability.
criticism,
No, it's not.
on the online space and social media especially, is quite nebulous in nature. And accountability is too, for that matter. It's why H Bomber Guy has been trending all week. Yes, He made the plagiarism video that actually caused quite a
Yeah,
stir
H-bomber
within,
guy.
commentary spheres because he dunked on them all, fobbed them off, whilst simultaneously not citing any of his own sources.
Well, because it's H-bomber guy. He doesn't do citing of sources. And the most insane thing is he basically stood up for Illuminati, which was insane to me.
When calling out others for citing their sources in pastebin links, and then dumping on people without actually knowing who they were, which was quite amusing. Still not a bad video. Oh, really, is it? Well, we've got Tipster here, though. Let's continue.
Oh, Tipster.
These DMs are less than a year old. This is now Boblux. Everything Tipster says is fake as F. He defended Vosh Lolly.
I love how Omegon growls when things are bold or highlighted. That's how, I swear that's how he does it, so that people who aren't watching know.
Just because Keffels did, but refused to defend me when Keffels was calling me racist. Can't believe I wasted 5 years being friends with this clown. The images: 1. In this space, people are too quick to abandon friends at the first sign of trouble. That's not how friendship works.
They
When
really
your friends
are.
in a tough spot, make a mistake or hit hard times.
See, okay, but here's the thing. Internet friends are not the same as friends. I thought they were the same. I thought they were the same as real life friends for a while. I thought you could cultivate real friendship with online people. No, you can't. Because they're always going to fuck you. They're always going to stab you in the back.
Don't leave their side to save yourself. Stand by them, because that's when they need you most for guidance. And he's right. As a statement, that is quite correct. Absolutely. But then, Boblax includes a DM here, and it ends with, you can no longer send direct messages to this person. That's brave. Things got difficult for Boblax when Keffels went down that path.
Thanks for
and
the
at that point,
gifties.
Keffels was hot. I don't mean appearance, because that's never the case.
Thank you very much.
Cleavage thumbnails. No, I mean in the sense of their views, their attention, everyone was looking at them, which is something they desperately are trying to get again. But the Keffel cycle is very similar to that of the Amberlynn Reed cycle.
They really are the same. The Keffels and the Amberlynn Reed. It's very sporadic, their attention that they get. And that's why they do such crazy
They
shit.
seem to get out of it, and they're never going to be able to dig themselves fully or remove themselves from
Nope.
it. Before we move on, let's go to one more tweet from Boblax. Why is Tipster role-playing polyamorous sex on Twitter? Blind pasta.
What?
It got worse. Gotta learn the ways of the
Why
cut
is
from
Tipster
Before we
doing
move
what
on, let's go to
now?
one more tweet from Boblax. Why is Tipster role-playing polyamorous sex on Twitter? Blind pasta. It got worse.
Why is Tipster role-playing polyamorous sex on Twitter? What the fuck?
Gotta learn the ways of the cut from Koof.
Oh
Tipster
my
includes
god,
some
where do
pictures,
you find
and
this
yes,
shit?
Polyamorous. I thought Tipster was married. Or is Tipster
So did
still
I.
trying to shag Keffels? I honestly can't keep up with this. I don't know if it's an age thing or if a lack of effort on my part. Let's move on from this entirely.
A
just
bit of
'cause it
both,
tickled me to
Megs,
no end,
maybe?
To a somewhat random block of the week, but not at me. Although I thought by now I would have been blocked by Ethel Thurston. Turns out I am not worthy of
Who is Ethel
Thurston's block
Thurston?
yet. No, instead, Opera GX on Twitter had tweeted, releasing a $69.99 game with a microtransaction is bad actually. Retweeting it with an image. EA had blocked them.
Wait, what?
EA really showing their colours. $69.99 blocked by Ethel Thurston. Turns out I am not worthy of Ethel Thurston's block.
I have
yet.
no idea who that is.
Instead, Opera GX on Twitter had tweeted, releasing a $69.99 game with a microtransaction is bad actually. Retweeting it with an image. EA had blocked them.
Oh my god! EA blocked Opera GX? What the fuck? That's funny as fuck.
EA really showing their colours. And how sensitive
Holy
they are.
shit.
It's quite amusing on the face of it because EA are horrendous for microtransactions.
They are.
Actually, many games
They're
with an
really
online
bad.
Aspect are.
They're
I
also
generally don't
really
get
bad
involved,
for, in
just
game design.
DLCs for games I'll buy, but I don't do microtransactions. I remember being unemployed and barely being able to get by, and I'd play a game, a Sim City game on Facebook, and it relied on microtransactions to grow your city. It was a pain in the ass because I didn't have the money to do it. And then when
Right, because they all rely, those stupid Facebook games, they all rely on the stupid microtransactions to make you pay, oh, get your city going faster by buying sim bucks for $5, you can get 100 sim bucks.
When I did, I realised I could have spent that £5 on food. So I learnt my lesson very quickly. And while we've got this subject of hardship, Chad Gilmartin, MSDNC panel, mocks the fact immigration is a top issue for voters across the country. Jan Psaki, I live in Virginia, immigration was the #1 issue. You're thinking like, what? Joanne Reed laughs. Rachel Maddow, well, Virginia does have a border with West Virginia. The clip itself is only 14 seconds
What the
long,
fuck?
and it is a case of they just laugh at the entire idea of immigration being such an important issue.
What are these 4 women laughing at about immigration? Like, immigration is a huge issue right now. I'm sorry, you can call me racist if you want to, but there are people from other countries pouring into the US and Canada right now, and we can barely take care of our own citizens at the moment, let alone find a place to house a whole bunch of people pouring into the country en masse. So we either need to stop immigration for a bit and get the homelessness and the housing crises under control, or we need to just admit that if we're going to let tons of people into the country, well, we don't have places to put our own citizens, let alone those people, we're going to have a whole bunch of shit to deal with.
Forgetting here that millions per year are crossing into America every year. Right now, that's horrendous. Your infrastructure cannot withstand it, and while you live in your gated communities and your ivory towers and you don't understand that this actually hurts
fucking gated
the average
community
American,
people. They have no
it's quite
idea
embarrassing that
what's
you don't
going
get
on.
this. Although it does fall handily in line with a tweet from Mark Hamill, who wants to abolish the Electoral College.
Oh, of course Mark Hamill wants to abolish the Electoral College. You got it. This is why you separate the art from the artist. And this is why I unfollowed literally every Star Trek actor on Twitter a long time ago, so I could just enjoy Star Trek and not read the annoyingly stupid shit, that all of them tweet. The only the only 2 people I have not unfollowed are William Shatner and Patrick Stewart.
Based on the fact that a few cities in America would outvote the rest of the country, forgetting the entire point of the Electoral College in the first place, and that you're not a democracy as a country, you're a democratic republic, which is not the same, and the Electoral College then has to exist. So instead of appealing to the cities,
yeah,
who do
but
not
they
fully
think that
yet
a
understand the
democratic
consequences
republic
that the
and a
rest of America is having
democracy
to
are
live with, take your thumb out of your
are
arsehole for a
synonymous
second
for
and stop
each
sucking on
other.
it, and actually bother to listen to how this impacts, as an issue, your country. It affected my country. That's why a lot of people voted for Brexit. It's why a lot of people voted for Conservatives who said they were going to do something to help with it.
Which
Turns
they
out
didn't.
governments don't actually do what they say unless they're not a politician. I know. Imagine my shock. I think now would be a good time to start playing some videos for your amusement. For example,
Ooh,
depending on
videos.
which generation you're from, certain emojis now might be considered
Oh god. Depending on what generation you're from, certain emojis are gonna be bad.
I guess I'm gonna need to be
good.
the one to explain to all of the 40-year-old people and above, so 40 plus. Yo, you guys keep sending out these thumbs up emojis, and they look more like this to the Gen Z and millennials. Yo, we depict the thumbs up as a it's rude.
That is some proper high intellectual stuff. Right
What
there.
the
We also
fuck?
have this individual who I've covered before.
Don't use the thumbs up emoji because it looks wrong? What the hell? I'm so
Rumble,
confused.
mostly. They are an interesting individual who has trivialized every aspect of masculinity and femininity to create what they are
I
now.
am so
and in the video,
confused.
they talk about how it is still wrong to not wear a mask in public because of how it harms those who are minority and or disabled who are or can be considered a minority.
Wait, not wearing a mask in 2024 is wrong because it can harm disabled people or minorities? Fuck off.
Body, my choice means personal choices.
body,
when
my
you choose to
choice.
go out in public and go indoors without a KN95 or an N95 mask,
A
you're making a choice for
KN95 or
other
M95.
people's bodies.
Wow.
As an immunocompromised person with asthma who's disabled and trans, I not only
Disabled
am immortified as
and trans, yes. Because your transness absolutely matters as to whether people are wearing a mask or not.
To get
You
sick,
insane
but then when I
person.
do get sick, I have less of a chance of even getting treated. And that was shown today. I went to a new doctor's office to try to be established as a patient. They said that maybe if I want my doctor to wear a mask around me, then maybe I shouldn't actually be a patient with them.
Well, at this point, yeah. If you're not ready to deal with the fact that COVID is now endemic and that it is no different than a common cold at this point now, because we are used to it. It's here. It's established. General practitioners aren't going to wear masks anymore because that's just not what they're going to do. So you don't have a right to demand that anymore.
The level of mental gymnastics applied go far beyond your level of intellect. And just because it tickles me to no end and featured in a video last Monday with Hassan Piker,
Just the clown emoji.
compares streaming to a hard-working job. Hassan has ruined a generation. That was tweeted by Drama Alert.
Strikes for the clown emoji? What the fuck?
Hard work is hard work. If you are hard work, if you are working your ass off streaming, compared to a person working a 9 to 5, not giving a single and just getting it done, okay, streaming is harder. But if you are working your ass off in a 9 to 5 job, and you have a streamer who's just streaming, not talking to chat, and boring, that 9 to 5 is harder than being a streamer. It's just like, hard work is hard work at the end of the day. It doesn't mean, like, construction. If you are working your ass off.
Oh, this
streaming
is Hassan's.
hard work. If you are actually working
This
hard
is
work.
Hassan's
This was
take.
retweeted by Keemstar, who said, sorry, but Clicks has never had a real job in his life. He's been a streamer since
he
age
hasn't.
12. Homie, you're completely disqualified from this conversation. And my friend Trups retweeted that by basically repeating something we had spoken about in a political stream last Friday, by saying, please get these streamers on a show where they are forced to work a real job and they can't stream. Please.
Get these streamers on the show, a show where they have to work a real job and they can't stream.
Messages.
Yes,
Close. All messages. 2.
absolutely.
Open action. New live chat link message. Spittle.
Absolutely.
Yes, it is. My little daughter got one because she loves me.
Because, because of being blind and people just not wanting to hire me, I haven't worked. But I have watched people, namely Driving Ape, work his ass off. And even on, the hardest day where I've streamed and there has been nobody watching and there's been nothing happening and nobody's been interacting, I would still rather do that than than an actual job where people are shitting on you for doing the smallest thing wrong. And you've got all these deadlines you have deadlines to meet with your own schedule still, but it's different with a job. It's different with a 9 to 5 job.
Please, Mr. Beast, I need someone to do it. And I'm actually fully in favor of this.
Yes.
I'm fully in favor of it because, honestly,
That would be like the
you
best
couldn't be
reality
more
show
out of
ever.
touch with reality. You really couldn't be. Your opinion, of course, should not be disqualified, Clicks, but your opinion carries
Hello.
less weight in the context of actually living. Your life is online. The real world is not the same. As someone that does both, they are not the same.
Thank you.
And many of us do
That's
both.
very
It
kind
helps
of you.
keep us grounded in what is often charitably considered to be reality.
Yeah. Charitably considered to be reality. That is a very good way of putting it, Megs. Charitably considered to be reality. Yeah, that's a good way of putting it. 'Cause what's going on right now, some of the shit, it's just insane. So here's the next article we're gonna look at here, and I will read it here. 70-million-year-old giant dinosaur skeleton found connected from skull to tail. Holy shit, that's awesome. That is so cool. They've found a fully articulated skeleton. A chance discovery made in southern France has revealed a rare specimen, an almost complete dinosaur skeleton found connected from its hind skull to its tail. The massive fossil came to light in May 2022 after a now 25-year-old amateur paleontologist Damien Machado and his dog stumbled across something unusual while walking in a forest in Montalivet, France. Machado had noticed... Machado had noticed a cliff edge that had recently collapsed and decided to take a closer look. When he spotted an exposed bone sticking out of the ground, local media outlet France Bleu first reported on February 13th. The Archaeological and Paleontological Cultural Association at the Creuset Museum, in collaboration in the French National Center for Scientific Research, identified the nearly 10-meter long, 32.8-foot long fossil as a titanosaur skeleton. Upon excavation, Machado, who has been a member of the association for 8 years, told CNN that while unearthing dinosaur remains is, quote, always exciting and interesting for scientific research and the understanding of the ecosystems of that time, finding the bones in their almost original anatomical position is what makes this find extraordinary. No kidding. How lucky is that to find a almost fully articulated dinosaur skull?
Spittle buggies. Try overnights in a garden supply warehouse and tell me what's harder. What? Spittle buggies. Try overnights in a garden supply warehouse and tell me what's harder. What?
Try overnights in a garden supply warehouse. Tell me what's harder. No shit. I'll take the streaming to nobody over the gardens, over the overnights in the garden center. Thank you. I'll take that anytime. But that is so cool. That is just awesome. And there's a picture of it here. So this is really cool. A group of history and archaeology enthusiasts created the Archaeological and Paleontological Cultural Association in 1975 to safeguard the heritage around the village of Creuset, with several members becoming enlightened amateurs in paleontology due to the area's wealth of dinosaur fossils, said Jean-Marc Visser, a member of the group and one of the fossil preparers for this discovery. Today, the association is made up of inhabitants of the region, including a few scientists as well as students. That's a really cool kind of association for just protecting like the biology of the area and the paleontology of the area. I think that's really awesome.
Tototech. I have spittle buggies. Tototech. I haven't exposed. What? Tototech. I haven't exposed. What? Tototech. What? New live chat link message.
You have an exposed bone. Oh, well, that's hilarious.
Twitch. Welcome to the chat. Chat input. Text key. DFGC. Welcome to the chat. Rep chat input. Text. Absolute. Twitch.
I am howling with laughter.
Tototech. What?
The most exciting thing was to realize that we had at least one anatomically connected animal, and that it was a titanosaur. A long-necked dinosaur, said Vissers in an email. Bruschetto is an enlightened enthusiast and curious about nature. He spent a lot of time surveying the region in search of new areas. He became an expert on the late Cretaceous fauna of our region. So, they've got Titanoboa, now they have Titanosaur. Hello. So let's see here. The association has been excavating the site, which Bichetto referred to as a bone bed, a term used by paleontologists to describe a dense area. Oh, come on, stop yawning. Of animal bones and other fossilized remains for the past 2 years. And then the announced find was not announced, and the find was not announced until Bichetto's first, and the find was not announced, and the newly announced find was not Bichetto's first. Oh, okay. The recently revealed 70% complete Titanosaur skeleton was retrieved during the excavation, along with several fossils of various dinosaurs and other vertebrates, including some in anatomical connection and incomplete, but remains identified included those of a Robdodon. Well, that's one I've never heard of. A herbivore or plant eater, like the Titanosaur. Holy shit! And fragments from other carnivores such as theropods and crocodiles, according to Bichetto. The Titanosaur skeleton currently resides in the Cruzy Museum's laboratory, where it will be further studied, Visser said. That is really fucking awesome. I'm sorry, I'm a big nerd for stuff like that. And that is just really, really cool to me. I find that really... Yeah, that is a major find. That's really, really cool. I'm really, really happy that I read this. That is really, really cool. So let's look at Doritos and what they did. So, because apparently they fired their trans influencer over some tweets. But they were apparently depraved. Why am I yawning all of a sudden? Holy shit. That's not okay. This is disgusting. Doritos fires trans influencer over depraved tweets. All right. Let's see what these tweets are all about. Woke Watch. Go Get Woke, Go Broke takes on a whole new meaning this week. The Wild Woke Week that was brought to you by Bud Light, Target, Kohl's, and even Disneyland. Oh God. Hudson, a self-described, quote, anti-capitalist and, quote, Marxist, claimed in one video to want to, quote, destroy and annihilate the traditional monogamous nuclear family, according to the Daily Mail. Destroy and annihilate the nuclear Oh, okay. That escalated quickly. Why are we destroying and annihilating a type of family? I don't understand. What is wrong with the nuclear family? I understand that not everyone has one, but I don't understand why one of them is bad. I don't. The two things do not connect with me here. I don't get, I don't, the chocolate is catching me. Oh, that's what it is. Damn chocolate. Stupid chocolate. As a teenager, Hudson also tweeted about wanting to do, quote, depraved things to a minor? The Mail reported, specifically a 12-year-old girl. I'm sorry, but why is it that all of these people with these why is it that most of these trans men, or not trans men, these trans women, these men that become women that don't actually transition, let's say that too, they don't actually transition, they dress up in women's clothing, which is transvestitism, that's not transgender. They do the transvestite thing, but they still have a beard and a penis, and they still talk like this, and they say, I'm a woman, you must call me a woman. And it's like, and then you find out that they have these types of ideas. Or you find out that they're people like Jonathan Yaniv. I'm not calling him Jessica, because he hasn't done any transitioning. Where he purposely baits businesses that are specifically for women, you know, the Brazilian waxing places that aren't set up to do a manzillion. Yeah, he would specifically bait those women and look for women who were specifically of like Sikh or like Middle Eastern culture, you know, people who you know aren't as comfortable with transgender as Western culture, and he would put human rights things on them. Well, that's true, Duck Dog. Is it not? I thought you'd enjoy that. Duck Dog. Shock value to hide their demons. Yeah? Yeah. You're not wrong. A screenshot of a 2015 tweet in Spanish from Hudson from what appeared to be an assault of a minor was shared on social media. I want to do thuggish things to do I want to do thuggish things to get into a 12-year-old girl's and then it's redacted. The translated post read, Jesus Christ, dude. I don't care if you're a teenager. That's teenagers know that shit's not okay. That's not, teenagers know that that's not shit that you fucking think, let alone post. Another post was translated to, quote, in the middle of the street in Mallorca and panties and screaming that I'm a nymphomaniac in front of a super beautiful 8-year-old girl, according to the Mail. Okay, I feel incredibly disgusting having just read that. That's... The Doritos ad Crunch Talks was posted on Sunday but removed the following day. The company's spokesperson told Rolling Stone, "We have ended the relationship." No shit. and stopped all related campaign activity due to the comments the spokesman said. We strongly condemn words or actions that promote violence or sexism of any kind. Hudson apologized for the posts after becoming famous, according to the magazine. Yeah, dude, you can't apologize for that shit. There's, like, saying that shit is heinous. You can't apologize for that shit. That is not, like, no. That is not what you do when, like, those posts are basically, you can't unsay shit like that. You can't just be like, oh, I'm sorry, I was young and stupid. No. That's as a teenager, even at 15, you should, like, even if those thoughts come into your head, at 15, you should have the wherewithal to be like, I should, like, seek some help for those thoughts. Not, gee, where's my phone? I gotta tweet that shit. You know, like, what the fuck? What is with Generation Z and Generation Alpha, where they have to just say shit, and then you go, what the fuck? And they're like, what do you tell? Well, sorry, I didn't really mean it. It's like, I don't care. You, first of all, where the fuck would you even think about shit like that, you depraved freak? And second of all, why would you say it out loud? Where is your filter? Where is your conscience to go, whoa, why did I think that? That's fucked up. Maybe I should seek some help. Like, why does Gen Z and Gen Alpha not have that mechanism to, like, think something and go, holy fuck, that was terrifying. Why did I think that? You know, like, it just doesn't exist anymore. Accused stalker's messages left UK astrophysicist's skin crawling. Oh, even better. Oh, it's gonna refresh. A Florida man allegedly stalked a British astrophysicist in the hopes that she would, quote, be my Valentine. Why is it always a Florida man? Seriously. Why is it always a stupid Florida man? They're always doing weird shit. Oxford Crown Court was told that Lopez allegedly said numerous, quote, rambling emails and social media messages to Smethurst, who had never met the accused in person. So this astrophysicist, she's never actually seen this guy face to face. And yet, this is what he's doing. Divert the thought and get help. Yeah. That doesn't exist anymore, apparently. Now it's, oh, that was an awesome thing. Let's voice that thought. Let's do that action. And it's like, what? Oh, thank you for the gifts. So am I, illicit. Fence sitters unite. Yes. Fence sitters unite. Prosecutor Kelly Enover said Lopez from Melbourne, Florida, of course, also allegedly brought a prohibited weapon, a can of pepper spray, into the UK and claimed it was an oversight while traveling. Oh yeah, I just, oops. It was not my pepper spray that I forgot to take out of my suitcase. Oh dear. Whoopsie. Oh, fuck off. Well, guys, I'm gonna have to restart the live in a couple of seconds, because apparently I'm inactive in the live again. So, hold on. That's annoying. TikTok really needs to change that. Smethurst, who has a popular YouTube channel with 700,000 subscribers, was visibly upset while testifying behind a screen. The messages made me feel a mix of fear and revulsion, Smethurst told the court. My skin was crawling that this person thought I wanted to read this. It felt like such an invasion of my own life and privacy. Fuck off. Stupid. I just want to fucking do the multi-streaming thing. Get people into my Twitch chat. Why does it have to do this shit? Stupid fucking thing. Not even live for, let's see. Live for an hour. Live for exactly an hour. And they kick me off for inactivity. Enover said Lopez flew to the UK on February 13th, 2023. Witnesses have said he camped outside of her workplace and tried to meet her in person. He apparently didn't have a hotel reservation and didn't know anyone in the country. So he just showed up and was like hoping that she was gonna let him stay in her flat or something? What the fuck? Hello, cannibalistic wizard. Everything is a prohibited weapon in the UK. Quite literally. Quite literally, everything is a prohibited weapon in the UK. It's so true. Mr. Lopez does not know her, Enover said. Quote, all we say he knows about Dr. Smethurst is what he has acquired from social media. Yeah, this is when parasocial relationships just go completely off the rails. That's insane. That is absolutely crazy. I can't believe that. So yeah, let's see. The prosecutor said on one occasion, Lopez allegedly tried to enter Smethurst's workplace, but was stopped by a receptionist after he asked to meet with the professor. Ugh. About a month after that incident, Smethurst received messages from Lopez via Instagram. The court heard. One correspondence included a picture of her workplace. Oh, good! Good! That's not terrifying. And the message I found the building, but not you. I owe you a delightful time. Be my Valentine, another message said. Lopez has denied the charges. He was acquitted of one charge of dealing with goods with fraudulent intent. What is that? The pepper spray shit?
Spittle Buggies. New live chat link message. Pinned by Blind Press. Spittle Buggies. And that dog. Just say the word weapon. Open reactions menu.
So guys, remember, if you want to make the eyeballs fall into the jar, just throw some shekels at the Streamlabs link. It'll be fun, I promise. You can make the eyeballs do fun things. I can't believe TikTok did that. How do I shower? In the water. In the bathtub. Under the shower head. Oh, you mean like physically? How do I accomplish the task? Well, I'm not paralyzed, so I just organize my shampoo and shit in the same order all the time, and then I know which soap I'm using.
Menu. Open reaction. New live chat link message. Spittle Buggies. And that dog. Just say the word weapon allowed carries a fire.
Okay. Are you ready for a fun short? Let's have a fun short.
Vagan Savad, what do you guys make, buddy? We make big metal frisbee.
We make a big metal frisbee.
What? Who asked for that? Nobody asked for it. We just did it. We actually first started making tanks. Of course, naturally. I'm not even surprised.
We
So
started
we made a big
making
tank
tanks.
called T-72, and we put autoloader in it so that the big cannon can fire faster. But
The autoloader in it so that the big cannon can fire faster. Yes.
then we need to store the ammunition, so we put it all in a circle around the turret, like a carousel. We like horse.
We like
all the ammo
horse.
around one of the least armored places. What happens when it gets hit?
Oh, exactly what you would think. They
It
all
goes
up and
boom.
end inside the tank.
Where the people are?
No, it's where the people were.
It's where the people were.
Somewhere. The easiest place for it to escape is where the turret attaches to the tank. And then you get things like this. We call it turret toss.
Turret toss.
T-80 and T-90 tanks, right?
No, why would we do this? Then we lose turret toss to the west.
We lose turret tots to the west.
Tanks don't have to do this, and the Western ones don't?
No, they don't. They have no sense of fun and very bad at turret toss.
They're very
You know,
bad at
Vagan
turret
Savad.
toss.
Spittle Buggies. And that dog. New live chat link message.
That's hilarious. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh, that's too funny. That's too funny. Oh my god. Oh, oh, I'm dying. I'm dying. That was too funny. Okay, now we're gonna hear a short from Thor, the pirate software guy.
Really? I've always had this time slot. I actually have this time slot for years now, and I did that originally because it was the least competition inside of this category. A lot of people will believe that, say, Twitch or YouTube is going to make you famous.
No, fuck that.
No. You have to do analytics. You have to understand how that system works. So if we do this, this is kind of what the category used to look like. And I'd start streaming here, and I'd stop streaming about there. And the reason why is on Twitch in any category, you get these things called Kingmaker slots. Usually the top
Okay.
3 or 4 channels in a category are all the way up at the top for people to click. And with that in mind, if you're here, more people click you, and that's great. And if more people click you, you get more followers. When I started doing this, our
I
amount of
just
followers
gotta
increased
find that
dramatically,
slot,
like
I
6 or
guess.
7 times. So doing this is huge. So I would ride this all the way to the top in the Kingmaker slot the entire time, and there we go. We got more people interested. So figuring out how analytics works in your neck of the woods, in your area, that's very, very important. Why do you wake up?
So that's, I just gotta figure out when is the best time in my area to stream. Because I'm trying my best to get the viewership up,
New live chat link message. Spittle Buggies. I take the
especially for
that dog. Just say the word weapon allowed carries.
like viewership on Twitch.
I take the L. What?
I'll take the L.
Cannibalistic wizard. Jiggity. What? New live chat thing. Cannibalistic jiggity. What?
But I gotta, like, I need to find the right time to stream so that I can get the viewership, so that more people will come in, so that more people will want to send in tips and hit the subscribe button on Twitch. And yeah, I've got to find that right time. Why I'm unmonetized. This video is probably the most hilarious. I watched part of it already, but this is why Asmongold is not monetized. But this has probably the funniest conversation between a parent and a child ever. Because Asmongold's dad calls.
Spittle buckies. Cannibalistic
And
new live chat thing.
it's hilarious. So
Via streamlabs.com/ludicrous.
let's take a look at this. At this whole thing.
XQC can be flabbergasted by Asmongold monetizing his own channel while costing.
This whole week, and I don't want to keep dragging.
Ah! Why did you skip there, stupid? Stupid Seek bar? Skipping ahead? There.
XQC can be flabbergasted by Asmongold monetizing his own channel while costing Twitch millions.
There's a reason that we don't know about. He cares so little, it doesn't get there. Dude, you're not listening. Not listening. Bro, it's just like unmonetized forever. Like, brother. Brother, that's like some guy in the fucking subway.
XQC is so... I don't like XQC at all. First of all, he's a bad look on Canadians. Second of all, he's a bad look on streamers. And his reaction shit is terrible. Oh, wow, chat. Oh my god, chat. Are you seeing this, chat?
He says, yo, dude, here's $10,000. Right?
Dollar.
Right there, right? And
Dollar. Why are you
I
saying
don't
it like
carry
that?
it around. Or like, it's too heavy. Like okay. That's my part of the reason, right? But like, I think we're missing something here, dude. Like, we're missing a portion of the answer here. It can't be that simple, dude. Because, dude,
I just think
XQC is broken. He has no, like, he just can't fathom why Asmongold is not monetized. He can't fathom, and it breaks my brain because XQC has so much money, right? He can't fathom just like having enough money to where you don't need to monetize every single aspect of what you do, right? So this is why XQC's brain is shorting out, because he doesn't understand the concept of, hey, I started streaming with a leg up because I have some money, and well, XQC is French, so he doesn't help. Trudeau, XQC, it's Justin fucking Bieber. It's
I just think he makes enough money from other shit now.
The truth is, the other guy in the call is right. I probably will monetize the channel at some point, and I think that, like, at a certain point I do. Like, I did a sponsored stream on the channel, like, what, 2 days ago or something like that. I do monetize the channel, I just don't really run ads on it.
Right.
And why do I not do that? It actually, like, doesn't have
I run
anything to
ads
do
because
with,
I
like,
have
what
to.
my opinion on Twitch is, or trying to stick it to Twitch, or trying to make Twitch look stupid or whatever. A lot of people ask me, like, why I don't do it. And if you look at my old YouTube channel, a lot of these videos would get a lot of viewers, right? Like 300,000, 600, 800, almost a million, 300, 200, 400, 200, 137.
He gets a lot of views.
2, fucking 58. Like a lot of these are very popular. Like this one has like 1 million views. You know, like there's a few other ones. Like this one has like almost 4 million views. Like a lot of these are like really, really popular, right? Oh, fuck, my dad's calling me. Give me a minute. My dad's getting some work done on his house, and he doesn't have a cell phone.
French are people, not geese?
So
I don't know.
He had one of the people that was like deciding the color for the house text me the color.
Oh God.
And so I had like it's just it's complicated.
Because his
right?
dad
Everything's
doesn't have a
fine,
phone.
but it's complicated. And so yeah, he can't text. If he could text, he would tell everybody he can't text, so nobody texts him because he hates texting. That's actually really what's going on here. And so yeah.
His dad hates texting so much. Meanwhile, his dad's about to call in and roast his ass.
It's a good call. Wait. Why don't you have a cell phone?
Why don't I have it? Why I don't have a cell phone?
This is the best thing ever. He sounds like he sounds so fed up with Asmongold. It's hilarious.
I've been on your ass. My mind broke down. You know, I got that piece of shit from AT&T that kept buzzing. You know how crazy that drove you even.
It's really annoying. I couldn't fix it.
No. I mean, I send it off to Salvation Army. I mean, after that fucking thing, I let some poor bastard, some poor homeless fucker deal with that.
Some poor homeless fucker. I let some poor bastard homeless fucker take care of it now.
Well, I mean, that's his problem now.
And so for like a year and a half or 2 years, I've been holding
Thank you
my
for liking.
number and asking you to go down to fucking Target with me and help me get another fucking phone.
Yeah, I kind of feel that way too sometimes.
And get all that done.
And then it sucks because, like, if you talk about any sort of social issue or political issue and you don't have the, quote, right opinion, you won't get monetized. And then if you don't get monetized and you push your other ways of making money, then people are like, oh, you're just a grifter and you're just an e-beggar. And it's like, well, what the fuck am I supposed to do?
Yet, I do not have a fucking cell phone.
So whenever you get the cell phone, are you going to start texting then?
No, well, I can't text because I don't have any cartilage left in my thumbs and my fingers. I'm not the what do you call it? I don't know. With some doctor told me that I'm not supposed to be doing that shit.
Wait, really?
I can hunt and peck at it, and if I do get the text, I'm not telling anybody because, like you said.
If I do get the text, I'm not gonna tell anybody.
Really bored and tough shit. I mean, I don't want to hear about this. So
this is so my father. My father, he fucking hates cell phones. That's hilarious. Oh, that's too funny.
It'd be handy to have once in a while, but mostly not. So, fuck that. And, anyway, I just wanted to clear that up right away, because, I mean, I didn't even know how much other stuff I wish I had made more notes. I've got a few notes here.
I wish I had made more notes. Why am I so fed up with your stupid ass?
Oh, yeah, okay, let's say, well, let's just start with your poor. You were poor. Listen, guys, this dude doesn't know what fucking poor is. I mean, he had him and his mom had me paying their fucking mortgage and utilities and everything for years out of my retirement fund.
Mm-hmm.
Meanwhile, Zach is in his 20s. His mom has alienated every editor I introduced her to. And so
that's
not earning shit,
hilarious.
and I gotta cover their asses.
This is like, because his dad and his mom split up. So this is all like, he's like, I paid your way. This is hilarious. And Aspen Gold's just sitting here listening to it.
Ask him where those came from. And where his games came from. And where his fight came from. And where his books at school came from. And where his school tuition came from. No student loans for Zach, even though he fucked around in school.
Even though he fucked around.
And he damn sure wasn't eating rabbits and squirrels like we ate.
Eating rabbits and squirrels. Oh my god. Asmongold's dad is like, we ate rabbits and squirrels.
We ate over a dozen rabbits about a dozen rabbits a
A
week.
dozen rabbits a week.
And coons and anything else I could kill. Even tried eating a fox one time and it tasted like it smelled.
I tried eating a fox and it tasted like it smelled.
And I mean, holy shit. And eating, fish here, other people don't eat it, And so, I mean, we were fucking poor, and he always said about not stealing
The
stuff.
cat was sleeping in the sink with the cat with the water dripping on its feet. Oh my god.
I was a hunter-gatherer, and if it wasn't locked up under eye or under guard, it was mine. And so, I used to find a lot of bikes, switch the parts around, repay them, sell them, file the numbers off. All that. I can't even begin to tell you guys how much.
I used to steal bikes for parts and just, Jesus Christ. He's like airing all the family secrets. This is hilarious.
This guy talked about being
And Asmongold's just sitting there.
not know what he is talking about.
Okay, yeah, it was really bad for you, and you guys had to eat rabbit. I get it.
And he lived in this great neighborhood that I picked out for him.
Okay. That's
Okay,
the one
okay,
I will not
okay.
argue with you at all. It was so good.
Are you gonna argue with me about it being poor?
Oh,
Well, no, but it was hard.
are you gonna argue with me about being...
Oh shit.
Oh, oh, Asmongold's like, it was hard. It was hard.
Yeah.
Well, oh shit.
Oh, shit. Shit.
I mean, no one's like, I mean, goddamn, you all eat out every day. Mom's going down with me at 12 o'clock to get a new game. And and by the way, who wasn't standing out there at 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning when I had to go to work, trying to find you a weed for 2 years?
Jesus Christ, out to 4 or 5 in the morning trying to find him a Wii? That's a dedicated dad, holy shit.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, now you remember when I remind you.
Foxes reek of piss. I have not actually been close enough to a fox to smell it.
Holy shit, and that's just one thing on the list. I got a list here and that doesn't even cover half the stuff. I heard it the other day. Don't tell me you know the scientific method either.
The scientific method? What the fuck? What the fuck? This is scientific method. Ugh. Hey guys, do me a favor. Somebody send in something to streamlabs.com/blindpress. I want to make sure the alerts work.
Yeah, scientific.
And the animations work.
We were talking about it the other day. We're going to use the scientific method and test things.
Yeah?
You start from the null hypothesis. That's the core of the scientific method.
Yeah.
But I thought that you get for 3
Now they're talking about the scientific method. What
I
the
know.
fuck?
So that's just 2 of them right there that pop to mind.
Great. Great.
Great, thanks, Dad.
I'm gonna come on your fucking show one of these days, and I'm gonna bust a lot of bubbles.
I'm gonna come on your fucking show one of these days and I'm gonna bust a lot of balls. Oh shit.
I can see that. That's
I
happening
would
already,
watch
isn't
the
it?
shit out of that.
You're lucky it's not more. And, you know, I see it pop up on there, hey, your dad coming over, and, you know, you're, okay.
Yes, I do live in Ontario.
Got a paw, I guess, but, to do the unboxing, yeah, I'm going to carry those fucking, next time I walk up those stairs, I'm going to be carrying boxes. I'm sick of seeing that shit in the living room. And when are we going to go look for a car?
When are we gonna go look for a car?
I don't know. I'll call you tomorrow when I wake up.
Okay, tomorrow?
Well, I didn't say it's gonna.
I didn't say it's gonna happen
right?
tomorrow.
I mean, but I'm saying I'll call you tomorrow and see what happens.
I got a weather report.
Of course.
Okay, it's going to get crappy in the afternoon. How about when you get up, so you can pretty much forget about it tomorrow. Maybe Friday.
Okay.
That's time this whole week, and I don't want to keep dragging this fucking thing out.
All right. All right.
All right?
Okay. Sounds good. I'll.
Following what was Sherwin Williams.
Yeah. All right. I'll talk to you later. Bye.
All right, yeah.
Yo. Bye.
Yo, and tell them the yo comes from.
Yo.
At yo-yos all the
Yeah.
time.
Yeah.
And we wanted a personal way to say hello, goodbye. That's why we do the yos all the time.
Yep. That's right. I was like 8 years old.
On there sometime.
Yep.
So, yeah, you're 8, 9 years old, right?
Yep.
Yeah. And, yeah, like I must have got
That's
you
just funny.
There's still one on the table, as far as I know.
Oh, really? Wooden one?
The plastic one.
Oh, that was a crappy one.
It was. That's why it stayed on the table.
Yeah. Well, that ought to be in the garbage can. Oh, well, we can give it.
That ought to be in the garbage can. Oh my god, this is such an old man conversation.
Yeah, that'll make his
Holy
life better.
shit.
Yeah, he'll feel a lot better with that. He can hang himself with a string.
This is such a
Okay.
fucking... Holy
All right,
shit.
I'll talk to you later.
I'll close with that.
Yep. All right, yo, bye.
Yeah, bye.
Oh, there it is. Oh man.
You just got roasted by your own...
I know. I gotta figure out the car situation. Yeah. So my second channel, I never monetized on YouTube either. I never monetized it. I never did anything else like this. And to me, like, obviously, I will probably find a way to, like, monetize this channel in some way or another, because I'm worried about it getting shadow banned, and I think that's what's happened in a lot of cases.
That's what I feel like has happened to me. I feel like I've been relegated to this nether realm of nowhere land, because I feel like my live streams don't get seen, my videos don't get seen. Like, anything that I try to do doesn't get seen. And I feel like I'm just kind of screaming into the void, if that makes any sense. You think you went to school with me? Oh. You're from Kentucky. Welcome. Ah.
I will probably find a way to, like, monetize this channel in some way or another, because I'm worried about it getting shadow banned, and I think that's what's happened in a lot of cases, because people tell me they don't get notifications and shit.
Yeah, like, nobody
So
gets
that's
notified
been
when my
one big
videos
reason.
go up.
And
nobody gets notified when my
like,
live streams
I
go
would
up.
say also, like, yeah, I mean, I do make plenty of money already. It's not really that big of a deal for me to, like, make the money on Twitch. It's not a big issue. But yeah, I mean, that's really about it. You seen some guy in this, what's this here? Calling you a parasite, another guy a cancer tumor? Well, who cares, right? I mean, some guy gets mad at me on the internet. Well, what am I going to do? Am I going to, like, change my life because of this? And so, yeah, I mean,
right,
I
like,
think
if
really it was
XQC
probably
gets
just a
mad
mental,
at Asmongold
mental
for
block,
not
right? And that's
monetizing,
really
who
all there
cares?
is to it. It's the same reason why, you know, I do a lot of things. It's just, you know, it's hard for me to get into things or, you know, focus on that. But I don't think it's because, like, I was at burnout for main channel a couple of times. Psychologically, felt like he was forced to stream to give people the value, paying for the service. Yeah, And I will be honest, okay? This is going to sound like, it might sound weird because a lot of people haven't really ever had this experience. But for me, whenever you're doing something and you're making money with it, and people are paying you, like with subscriptions, it changes the dynamic of what it is even a little bit. And for me, it does.
That's interesting.
So that's why, like, in a way, I like doing it kind of just fucking whatever. And that way, it feels more authentic personally.
Okay, so I guess Asmongold feels like if people pay him for what he does, then he feels like obligated to do it and obligated to do the things that the people are paying him want him to do instead of the things that he wants to do, which I guess I understand, but in like what I'm trying to do is curate something that people will want to come and pay for. And I don't feel like if they're paying me, they have the right to like throw like suggestions of stuff at me that's within the genre of what I cover. But I feel like they don't have the right to tell me to completely tell me that I can't or can do something. Ah, you reset your notifications every few weeks to make sure you get them all. That makes sense.
Now, I'm not saying that it's a bad thing to do it for money or anything like that. A hobby becomes a job. Yeah, the stakes are exactly.
Hello.
Do you want to do this or not? Do you want to do this or not?
Yeah.
If you want to do it, don't care about the money.
Okay.
You've mentioned nothing but money and the grift for the last 10 minutes. So, no.
Okay.
I'm breaking the wall here for a second.
You're right.
You gotta pick one. If you gotta do the work if you want that. If you want the money concept side of this, then it's not worth it. You're gonna burn out faster than anything.
That's true.
This has been an uphill battle for years now, with everything going wrong, nothing going right. Find the niche that you want to do, that is fun, that you don't want to do to make money, but something that you want to do. Otherwise, let's just kill it all.
No, that makes sense.
I'm tired of hearing the complaining. And I'm sure a lot of people are. There's no point in it.
Yep.
Change the way you do shit. And that's the way you're gonna do it. It's an if you build it, they will come. That's the problem. That's been lost among everybody now.
Right.
If you're in it for the money, get out.
Exactly. People feel entitled to your content. And so, like, yeah. And also, like,
no, he's right. They do feel entitled to your
it's
content
just been
if they
something
pay,
that stressed
but
me out
that's
a lot
not
for, like, I guess over 2 or 3 years.
It's not something that you need to stress out about.
And, like, you guys
Really?
remember how bad things were whenever I was streaming on the main channel, and there would always be, like, some sort of drama, some sort of problem. I was always taking breaks from stream. I was always stressed out, etc., right? It was very, very, very bad, right? And then I moved over and I did this channel, and I started streaming every single day. And if you look at my Twitch tracker, like, I'm live.
You'll message me privately?
pretty
Okay.
much every single day. Like, I'm live all the time. Live
Yeah,
at 7.
Asmongold is live for hours and hours and hours and hours, but he just does what he wants to talk about. And he plays, like, whatever game he wants to play.
Days out of 7 days. I'm making more YouTube content than I ever have. I'm making more content in general than I ever have. So what am I really doing whenever I'm, like, trying to force myself into something that's kind of, like, constantly stressing me out? And so,
That's
yeah,
a
when I
good
just
point.
do the same on Asmongold, just mental block, it just fucks with my head. Like, I don't know. Like, I got so focused on, like, doing it in a very certain way. And then, like, I have, like, all these memories and, like, feelings and, like, this context from, like, my old stream and everything. It's, like, just, I don't know. There's a lot of things that go into it, and it's just stupid, right?
That's a very good point. Like, and it takes back to what Driving Ape just said about how if you're doing it specifically for money, then that's a problem, right? And you're gonna have to, like, and you're gonna burn out. But if you do things on your stream that you enjoy and you are authentic about enjoying it, then people will come and watch you because they're enjoying your takes on things and your reactions to things.
And so that's really all it comes down to. Did you think of deleting your original channel? I did think of deleting the old channel. I did. I considered it very strongly, but I decided against it. Because I thought that it was a, it was like a, it was a gesture for attention. And I don't like people that do stuff like that. And so I thought that if I had done that, it would just be a gesture for attention. And so I just, yeah, it was an emotional decision. Because, like, really, if you, like, you can just control yourself and just not think about it or focus on it. So, yeah, that's why I stopped doing it. Would be sad to in a history? Yeah, I think so.
That makes sense.
But, yeah, what
you don't want to, like, you don't want to delete the thing that you've already spent so many years on. And you don't want to, like, it's something you definitely don't want to just up and delete. So, like, it's a good thing he didn't do that.
Over here? I mean, I kind of think that, like, I don't know what to do, right? I'm not sure, because it's like I kind of get into, you know, like a mental block with this kind of stuff. And, yeah, there's not really a lot of, like, I could explain it, but it doesn't make sense whenever I explain it because it's not logical. It's like an emotional thing.
It is
like,
kind of logical.
I find that to be very stupid because, like, I try not to be emotional about anything, right? But every once in a while it does get me. Was it view count Andes? Well, you have view count Andes no matter what. I mean, you have it on this channel even, right? And so, yeah, just do whatever makes you happy. Yeah, I try to. No need to explain for adults if you know and you know. Yeah.
Well, that's why I play so much Mortal Kombat, because it makes me happy. And it, like, but doing stuff like this, like reacting to videos, also makes me happy. So I'm trying to do both. Because I think that people can see that I enjoy doing stuff like this, and they come and they talk. And it's, oh, thanks, Spittle. I'm glad that you're happy, that you're glad to be here, Spittle Buggies. It makes me happy that when you come by. But yeah, it's like I just have to do the things that make me happy, which that's what I'm doing.
Humans are emotional. It's natural. Yeah. But I do think that
I'm good.
If I do go back to my main channel, I will probably just, like, I probably will not go back to doing my streams the way I used to, because they were extremely draining. And I tried to put in like 100% energy, and I think I did. Like, honestly, like, I'm very proud and happy about the streams that I did.
Yeah.
Hello. Years. Like, whether it was the stuff from Lost Ark, World of Warcraft, like Final Fantasy, just random React stuff, etc., IRL streams.
Do I have kids? Yes, but I do not put them on the internet.
I really feel great about all the stuff that I did, and I'm
you
really
should
happy
like
Asmongold
Gold should feel
about
good about
context with the channel. It just
the amount of like subscribers he's built, and the fact that he can stream for as long as he does every day and have people like sit and watch his streams and watch his video clips of his streams, that's really awesome. Like, he should feel proud of that.
Gets me feeling in a weird way, and so that's why I don't do it, you know? That's it. Why not just do the same thing as here? Yeah, and again, like, that would make sense to somebody who is not me, right? And so that's all there is to it. Yeah, Bold Gold, the 6, never forget. Yeah, best map, man. Exactly. And so, yeah, I mean, it's kind of weird how people are shitting on XQC about this, right? But yeah, I mean, Phil, I was want to provide us a good viewing experience. Yeah, and also, like, my focus primarily, like, this is also going to be another factor, is that I think that focusing on building a brand on Twitch is a bad idea. I don't think that it's good, and I don't think it's like, besides like a handful of people, I don't think that anybody is going to build a brand and like be successful on Twitch because the platform is so small comparatively.
That is
like,
true.
I would rather focus more on YouTube and stuff like that instead. James, you don't want to do that? Did Twitch contact you since you're bleeding them dry? I mean, that's not really the point, right? I think Co-Carnage did it right. It sucks because the reason you stopped playing Final Fantasy 14 is you want it to be primary channel content and not chill. Yeah, exactly. And so I get like really focused on that kind of stuff. Never watched it on the old channel. I became a fan almost immediately whenever I saw this channel. Yeah, I mean, I just don't want to do that kind of stuff anymore, right? And live a life of simplicity. There are, yeah, I mean, I don't really need to worry about any of this stuff, right? So it's just not that big of a deal to me. If you focus.
Yeah, it's better to not. It's like Driving Ape and Asmongold. They're both right. You can't sit there and worry. Am I making all this money while I'm streaming?
No. So this is one thing that people might not understand is that good YouTube content is not good Twitch content. Because generally, you have to also understand that good Twitch content is Twitch content that gets a lot of viewers. Like, the way that Twitch viewers see everything is through viewer count. So, bigger number, better person. This is unironically
World of Warcraft.
Like the framework in which Twitch viewers see content. Now, why is that? It's because Twitch rewards that thinking. Like, for example, if you look at the top streams, every single stream is aggregated through viewer count. Everything is about viewer count on Twitch. And so
That's true because the only thing that is stopping me from having the partner thing on Twitch is my viewership. I need 75 viewers over 30 days.
It's with every single thing. And what happens with that? Why is that becoming a bad thing? Well, because basically the way that you get a higher viewer count on Twitch is by dragging out content.
Yeah.
And the way that you get a higher viewer count on YouTube is by making it more succinct and doing it quickly.
Yes.
So whenever you're making content that is successful for Twitch, oftentimes you are actively working against making content that's successful for YouTube.
Yeah.
Does that make sense? Explain the 2-hour Last Epoch review then. That's just me not knowing, that wasn't a whole review. A lot of that was just me playing the game. And so your long videos do great on YouTube though? Yeah, they do, but it's not about it being a long video. Like, you're not understanding, like, it's again, like, dragging out and stalling isn't a thing on YouTube as much.
No, yeah, like the whole, the long, when a streamer is like a research stream, for example, or, like if you're gaming or in a tournament and you're waiting for your match and you're doing like check-in shit, like all the gaps and stuff in between the actual content that you're streaming. That's different.
Because you don't get rewarded for it in the same way that you do on Twitch. And also, like, I will go even farther. I think that the Twitch community, like I guess you could say, like, the Poggers community of Twitch is, like, massively cringe. I think that they are, like, super, super, like, the most obnoxious, annoying group of people that I've ever even had to interact with at all. Like, I hate them. They're annoying. They're, like, weirdly sanctimonious. They constantly think that they understand how streamers feel. They try to, like, figure out, like, why somebody's doing something. They try to purity test people constantly.
Ugh.
It's just such an obnoxious
fucking
group
purity
of people.
tests.
And
there is nothing I hate more than a purity test. Like, those stupid questions you get that people are fishing for the answer that they want, right? How do you feel about this group of people? It's like, oh God. Like, well, if I say how I actually feel about this group of people, you're going to hate me. Yeah, he was a World of Warcraft guild leader, yep.
And it's not kids, it's these, like, socially, like, maladjusted and stunted adults
yes!
that act like kids.
these adults
they're
who are
just really
stunted
weird losers,
emotionally.
basically.
I don't
And that's
understand.
why, like, I remember I started realizing this in like the in Dark Souls era. I started realizing like how big of losers these people are, and so that's why I stopped making content that's like around that kind of stuff. So yeah, I mean, other people like doing content like that, but for me, I just don't think that fits my personality very well. And so that really basically that's the way I feel. Twitch do be weird. Yeah, I think Twitch is really, I think the community on Twitch and like the people that watch Twitch all the time are
kind
really
of strange.
weird. Because a lot of them are like really hyper focused on trying to like understand. Like there's a fixation that a lot of people on Twitch have with like trying to see through whatever they believe is a facade by the streamer. So like they want to get like that real authentic personal experience. And they're willing to invent fan fiction in their own mind in order to justify the reality of it existing. So that's
so
kind of the way that I feel
strange.
about it.
That's so weird. Like instead of fan fictioning like celebrities or movie characters, it's now fucking streamers. It's so fucking weird and parasocial.
You mean LSF users? Well, I think
Yeah,
that's
LSF users.
That's a representation of that behavior, but that's not the only group of people that are like that. I think that there's a lot of people like that. I'll see if it's healthier for you. Yeah, like for example, I used to wake up every day at like 6 or 7 in the morning and be stressed out until
it is kind of user friendly, but I don't know if I'm able to hook my Streamlabs up to Rumble, if that makes sense. And then I've gotta I don't know if I can do Rumble.
I wake up whenever I want to, and like sometimes I'm stressed out for like a reason that's unrelated, but I'm never stressed out about my stream. I always feel good. I'm relatively happy, and my life is actually, I'd say, pretty great. There's a few things that I'd like to change and improve in my life, and oftentimes those are things that are of my own doing.
Right.
These are things like, you know, for example, I think I should exercise and work out more, and I have been trying to do that, and this has been something that's been ongoing. That's why, for example, like you see, I'm a bit thinner now.
See, that's like what I've been doing. I've been trying to work out more and you know, despite my back pain, you know, I'm working on my mental health issues, like all of this stuff.
That's because I've been exercising more and trying to burn more calories. I don't have any, you know, like any fat as much on my body. And so, yes, that's the reason. I've also been eating differently, etc. And yeah, you got to put on weight, bro. Oh, I'll put on weight, but it's not going to be in my stomach, okay? That's the difference. So these are things that, like, I view every single bad thing in my life as my own fault, and I view every single bad thing that happens to me as a result of my own behaviors. Now, obviously, there are some instances where that's not true, but that is the position that I start at, and then if I can figure out a way that it's not, then maybe it's kind of not. But oftentimes, people that are in bad situations put themselves there at one point or another.
That's true.
So, yeah, that's basically it. You want to get slow? I fucking got you. Yeah. I mean, I think really it's just about being fit, right? I mean, because, like, I used to be a lot more, like, in shape, like, back in the day, and now I feel like I need to get more. It's time, fucker, I got you. Oh, shit. Oh, shit, yeah. I was very self-aware. Well, I mean, it's not really about being self-aware. It's about having, like, the reason why I have that position where I view every bad thing that happens to me as my fault is because that is a position of power. That is a position of saying that things do not happen to me, I cause them.
Sounds good. Drive safe.
To happen, and therefore I have control over my own life, and I can also change what those behaviors and what those things are going to be. So that's the reason why I do it, and that's my mindset. Every single thing that's happened to me is probably in some result of my own behaviors and my own actions. And so, yeah, do you view positives the same way? I do, but I also look at there are elements of luck that happen with the positives as well, but I think there's also elements of luck that happen with the negatives, right? Like, it's not like I don't focus on the things that I can't control. I focus on the things that I can, right? I mean, that's really about it. It's as much as I try to do. Sometimes you fail, you can't control the world. Yeah.
That's true.
It's much better to be self-empowering than self-defeating. Yeah.
That's
and
also
so
true.
That's really why, I mean, obviously...
And that's a big thing, that's a big problem I have is instead of being self-empowering, I am very self-defeating. And that's a big, big problem. Ah! Where's my Quan Chi? Where did my Quan Chi go? Where did my... Where did my gaming video go? Oh, that's annoying. Now I have to go look for it. And now I have to make sure I'm at the right video, or the right spot. Because we're going to transition now. Let me see. The best Quan Chi. Here we go.
Remove it.
No.
The day. That's what it's all about. Thank you so much for being here. Let's take a look at our next match.
Okay, here we go. So this was a match I played on Wednesday. And I played this match on stream. The video of me commentating it is up on my channel. But this is Rip Serena's actual stream of them commentating my set between myself and Tigress, who is part of the team on Rip Serena. They're an international tournament out of Europe, out of Germany, but they let anyone basically who's on a wired connection from anywhere in the world, you can sign up and compete. So I signed up on Wednesday, and I figured I would show you guys how they commentate and how I played. Blind has too many tabs open. Okay, here we go.
Remove it.
I see a little shitter on my card. And that is, of course, young
What?
Rotha, another arena member. Today versus It's Linkway. Fabs, what are these characters today? We're gonna see Quan Chi versus Sub-Zero. Like, is this Christmas?
It might just...
Keep in mind that it's slightly different rule set than all other tournaments are finally able.
Okay, sorry. It's at the end of my match. That's annoying.
Those down players, we're watching, guys.
Plus frame to see.
It's just a Sonya. I see Martian.
Okay, we're almost
Maybe that's
there.
what-
Sorry.
Tube.
I held it too fast.
And he's getting hit by that all the time.
Combos are just so
21% for like 3 airs per head.
so say that. I'm ridiculous what they can do, and I'm sitting.
Okay, here we go.
Let's see what's gonna happen.
That means Tanya. That Nitara.
Okay, here we go.
Thank you so much for playing. But now, back to the lineup. Match number 2 coming right at you. Debut fight. Blind Press. Member of the Blind FGC. A big shout out to this entire community. Yeah, versus the K-Queen. That means Tanya versus question mark. I have no idea what character we're gonna see, Fabs. But we're finding that out right now.
This is gonna be impressive. I'm so excited to see what's gonna happen. Oh, I see the Ash.
The thing is, and I hope I can say that, I'm always so sad, Fabs, because all these members of the Blind FGC, they play on such a high level. For everyone who never checked out these events, it is ridiculous what they can do. And I'm sitting.
Oh shit, Rips knows about us? That's awesome. That's fucking awesome. Rips knows about the Blind FGC. That is so cool.
MKX that I've heard about them, I think. And that is super impressive.
Let me take a look. So, we see Tanya on Tiger's side, main character, and Blind Press bringing that Ashra.
Wait, that a hit. Hold on.
Wow, I actually that was good. Let me watch that again.
And Blind Press bringing. We see Tanya on Tiger's side, main character, and Blind Press bringing that Ashra.
Wait, that a hit. Hold on.
That was a good combo.
Low key more sweaty than you at this point. I feel like you get double eliminated.
Blind Press. Blind Press would mop both of us.
We would not make it out of fools, right?
She blocked it. I blocked. Oh, the overhead. That's where she overheaded me.
Oh, the double lows as well.
Pepsi, you want to know something? Whenever I take a look at that Goro cooldown, I'm smiling right now because I know that Striker got the same treatment.
Yes! Striker got nerfed and I'm so happy!
I'm still smiling. I'm so happy. I cannot wait to play this game again, honestly.
We
That's
are so evil
thing.
for that. Oh, that is good from Tigress.
Yeah, she caught me with so many lows.
That was
because I forgot to learn, I forgot to learn the low strings in practice mode. I focused on the mids.
From Tigers.
Oh, she blocked.
Nice.
Oh.
Facing through it, but just clipped right out of it.
Yo, that down 3, checking Tigers from so far. Nice stuff.
Oh, she armored through with the bullet kick.
But that's what Tigers is known for.
And then the grab.
Tigers in a really good position right now. Corner. Reversal DP. I like this.
You not know the term nerfed? So nerfed means they made something a little less like overpowered. They took some. They made some moves of some characters a little bit less strong. So nerfed means to like lessen something. Buffed means to enhance it. So they've nerfed a couple of the cameo characters and they nerfed a couple of the main roster characters as well.
Caught there.
Tigers try to sneak that Goro grab in once again, and now Blind Press, here is the pressure.
And she brutality'd me. The down 2 brutality.
Okay, Queen, she is starting quite strong in this match.
That was crazy.
530 people here.
You guys are amazing. You know,
I was playing in front of 530 people. Holy shit. See, I just kind of had to forget about that.
Do these events without her helping the players. I think honestly, Fabs, no one were able to sign up properly.
No worries.
Because she is always in the Discord helping every new member out. Tigress, you're amazing.
She's also in the YouTube as well. In the YouTube comments.
She's everywhere.
Like, she's everywhere. Yes, very helpful moderator and vice president we have here. So shout out to Tigers.
Trying to slide in these DMs. Blind Press playing it patient.
Oh,
Hollow Man is saying, "Where's the prize pool at?"
Oh damn! She got me with those lows.
For everyone who wants to support our players, of course, every donation specifically goes to the players only. Fabs and I, we don't even see a single cent of that.
80% down, you know?
It's wild, right?
And then,
she back through me.
Imagine they dropped that crossplay patch.
I can't wait for it, but right now, once again, Tigress with insane pressure.
Oh, she caught me with the... Okay, I see that.
That Tanya, like, is always so impressive. Oh, frames? Trying to press. Tigress, not your turn yet. Back two. Keeping Tigress in check. Oh, that's
Barry? I completely forgot
That's
about
what she did.
No, right?
Back throw again. Oh, that stupid low.
Oh. Firm. The Goro.
I need to lab that low. Jesus. That kept catching me.
This is gonna hurt. Oh, the drop though.
Oh, and Serena came out the wrong time.
Serena.
Or the wrong move.
Whiff grab and wait, no special cancel right after. This match is not over yet. Tigress, you wanted to fish for that second down two brute.
Oh, this is a scramble. Oh, he's seeing a drill kick. Oh, he's seeing the nice and the Serena knives.
That's where I came back.
Yeah, so around.
Perfectly timed meaty from blind press.
Oh. Down two.
Nice.
Lows again. Grabbed. Bullet kicked. Grabbed. Oh my god, she got pissed. She got
I
pissed.
can tell you what we got, fams. We get a €50 donation from Buggy Brian right into that juicy pot there at the bottom. Buggy Brian, you're insane, my brother. Thank you so much for that.
Tanya does have a lot of moves.
That DP. We go into game number 3 after this. I'm seeing people in chat just noticing the patch dropped, and I'm like, yes. That was a very stealth patch, I'm not gonna lie. Like,
Yeah, that patch, it was just like out of nowhere on Wednesday. Just like, here you go, have a balance patch. Courtesy of NetherRealm.
How dare they do that to us?
And i3 with a great question. i3, I'm happy that you asked this. i3 saying, if King of the Hill crossplay drops mid-season, are there going to be any changes? Yes, there are. What we're gonna do is we're gonna interrupt the season in the middle of it. The prize pool is gonna go to Fabs and me directly, and we just from zero. Where are we traveling, Fabs? Where do we go on that vacation?
That's awesomely hilarious.
The Bahamas or something.
Oh, Turkey is perfect. You know, I'm gonna get that hair transplant real quick with the prize pool. Players not gonna be happy about it, but what are they gonna do about it? You know.
That's hilarious. I love that.
All right.
And before you guys are gonna cancel me on Twitter, that was a joke.
Oh, she got me so in the corner.
Like 3 days. Does not show up forever. Like, Tiger's going crazy right now. Hello? No Goro there.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, the down 4-3 getting
The
punished.
down.
So many down twos.
Oh, she was just down twoing the fuck out of me.
Out of her mind right now.
Oh.
Go purple. Oh.
Oh, and she's not letting me do my projectiles.
Oh, that whipped. Second hit. Clipping, blind press.
Good grab from Tigress.
Oh. Oh, those damn lows.
Yeah, you gotta go around the streets.
Sliding in these DMs saying, what's up, girl?
There we go. Yo, loads up. The purple aura.
Oh!
Ooh, not you. Oh, it can.
That was Serena totally failed on me. Right there. That right there. Right here.
There we go. Yo.
Right here,
up.
watch.
The purple aura.
Right there. See? That's where it failed. That's where my combo failed. That could have been a final round.
Pressure parry from Tigress. And that is full hit confirmable. A lot of gravity in this one, not able to fully clutch it out. Back throw,
She does like
potential
grabbing.
fatality. No, nothing. Ty Chris is saying this is all business. GG's.
GG's to both. Just like that, we move on for second set. But shout outs to Blind Press for signing up and playing on your arena. You know, it's still a big step.
It
in my
really
opinion.
is. Blind Press, she waited so long to compete here, and I'm so proud that she finally made it, that we were finally able, Fabs, to get her on stream here.
Yay!
And once again, to everyone who's potentially watching this right now, please always keep in mind.
That was awesome. Oh my fucking... Okay, you know what? This is where I'm gonna end it here. I've been live for 2 hours anyway. So I'm gonna end it here, and I hope you guys enjoyed yourselves with watching on TikTok and over here on YouTube and Twitch. Thank you guys. I hope you guys have a wonderful night. I will see you guys tomorrow, and I hope you guys have fun. Take care, and I will be back later. Bye, everybody.